What's up, guys? Welcome to another week of the chat with K and J. Again, I'm your girl, Jay.
And I'm Kay. On the chat, we discuss fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and anything in between.
Yes, we'll be talking about what's hot, what's not, what's in, what's out, what's trending. So I hope you guys are ready to go on this journey with us. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm super excited for this episode.
Yeah, you are?
I am.
Why?
Because of the topic or the headline.
Okay, what's the topic?
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever. Get your mind out the gutter. It's never have I ever, the food edition.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about food
We've never tried.
never tried. But just a disclaimer. Most of it would be focused on
On
you
me.
today because I've tried a lot
I
more
know.
stuff.
I need to
than
go
you've
out
tried.
more.
Yeah.
So-
I need to because guys, this stuff is interesting because as the first episode where I was learning a lot of stuff about you, this episode, even while we were discussing before
Yeah.
we come out here, like some of the things you've never had, and I was shocked. I'm still in shock.
You're still in shock?
I'm still in shock as to some of the stuff you've never had because it's really just general basic stuff, and I'm like,
know.
you've never had that.
Yeah,
It's
because
so hard to believe.
listen, because there's some things I see and I'm like, nah, I don't even want to try.
Is it that you don't want to try, or you weren't exposed to it, or you because in today's age
No.
or in general to really eat and try some stuff,
Yeah,
you have to
be
go out.
exposed, yeah.
Go out, try if it's different cuisine, different
Yeah.
countries, different type of food. You have to go to those restaurants
Yeah.
to have it.
Some stuff is yes. I'm exposed to a lot of the things that I haven't tried. It's just that it just doesn't look appetizing or appealing to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm a little
Hesitant.
timid, hesitant to try. Like some of the things, just the texture just look like I just won't like.
But then what I'll say is it's fine.
And the thing is,
it's okay because as people we have our preferences, and with food
yeah,
we have our preferences. There are certain things that in our mind you're like,
Yeah.
no, I can't, because
Yeah.
even for me, my twist to this never have I ever is like certain things that people would expect me to like as a Jamaican.
Yeah.
I don't.
yeah,
Certain things that people expected me to have tried. So for me, my never have I ever would be I've tried it but late.
yeah.
So but then as we get in and stuff come up, then because that's kind of what it's gonna be. It will be like you're gonna mention stuff and I'm gonna be like,
I mean, there's
I've
things,
had it or never. And
there's things in our own culture in like Jamaican cuisine I've never tried. Like even if I'm in the same house and it's being cooked, I will not try it.
yeah, that's true.
There's
for me.
it just
me.
doesn't look appealing or
Yeah.
I just don't want to try it. But the thing
Yeah.
is, I consider myself a foodie. But the other day someone said to me, Jay, you're not a foodie.
No, right, I agree.
A foodie is a person who
I
tries
agree
everything.
with that person
because me
because-
truly love my belly and me love food. But I
you're-
love the food that I love. So I'm not a foodie. So I had to just
You're fooded to the same thing.
Yes.
You just eat the same thing over and over. You just
yes.
in the definition of foodie, I wouldn't say you're a foodie. I would just say you just love eat.
Love me, I'm careful.
So if me give rice and peas and chicken, you just eat it
Yes.
every day,
yes.
all day.
And it wouldn't bother me.
No, you're not foodie.
My first time trying cheesecake was 2015. I never had cheesecake before 2015. Ever. No type of cheesecake.
All right. Seeing that you touched cheesecake,
Yeah.
I'll give you my story on cheesecake.
Okay.
Because anybody who knows me now know that
You're
I'm
a
obs-
cheesecake
I'm
person.
obsessed.
Me too.
But growing up, I hated it.
The thought of cheesecake used to be gross to me.
It's not the thought. It was so. My mom, she was, you can say, a chef. She teached cooking. She worked in hospitality, so she teach cooking and food and beverage and all that stuff. So normally, when her students bake pastries, she'll bring them home
Yeah.
for us. We loved it
Yeah.
because every evening
Yeah.
we look forward to getting pastries.
Yeah.
So she used to bring cheesecake, and it normally is the last thing I touch because it was the texture of it for me.
Yeah.
Because when you think about cake, right, you know the texture of cake.
Yeah.
But cheesecake is more dense,
Yeah.
wet, and so it used to be gliding, where in which if I could only take like 2 bites and then I can't have no more, or even if I complete a little slice, that's it.
Yeah.
But then after you take I couldn't consume anymore, and I was like, I hate this. So fast forward to moving here, and living in Bronx and in Ridge Hill, once I had Cheesecake Factory, I would say, let me put a time on it. I would say, because you said 20, I would say around the same time.
Yeah,
around
2015 was the
around
first
2015,
time I've ever had cheesecake.
I had it at Cheesecake Factory, and I was like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Because then I guess now as an adult, you build up, whether it be tolerance or taste level or whatever it is. At that point, I was like, okay, I can have this. And then I started, because back then it was just that one basic flavor.
Yeah.
It was
Plain
just
cheesecake.
plain cheesecake. And
I'm not a fan of the plain cheesecake. If it's that, I would never eat cheesecake.
I will eat it, but not
I don't
that
like the plain
much.
cheesecake. My first time experiencing cheesecake was, I was pregnant and I went to Cheesecake Factory. That was my birthday gift, and I'm obsessed with Oreo at the time. Anything Oreo ice cream, Oreo this, Oreo that. I was obsessed with Oreo. So they had an Oreo cheesecake,
Yeah,
and I'm
I've
like,
tried it.
let me try the cheesecake to introduce myself to cheesecake. Because the idea of cheesecake used to really not be appealing to me. It just didn't make sense. Cheesecake,
Right.
So I tried the Oreo cheesecake and I'm like, okay, it's nice because it's sweet. I love sweet. And I'm like, okay. And then I graduated from the Oreo cheesecake to the Snicker bar cheesecake, and from the Snicker bar cheesecake to the New York style cheesecake with the strawberry. That's it. I've never had any other flavor cheesecake ever.
Yeah. And you probably know what my favorite cheesecake is.
Yeah, it's the New York style one with the strawberry.
No.
Which one? The caramel one?
All right, so I'm gonna shout out my friend in this, Alisa. She, because I love Bailey's.
Oh, that's the one that you let me try the time. The Bailey. Yeah.
I
Oh
love
my
Bailey's and I love
God.
cheesecake. And
Yeah.
I think when I found out that she made
Yeah.
Bailey's cheesecake,
Yeah.
and this is a plug, guys. Her cheesecake is the
Marie
best.
makes good cheesecake. Rum. You
Allian gourmet cheesecake, the best. She made the
rum cheesecake. You have the rum flavor
Yeah,
cheesecake.
Because when I spoke to Marie, she told me that, because when I was talking to her about Alicia's cheesecake, the Bailey's cheesecake, she was like, yeah, she made Bailey's cheesecake too. So I told her that I want to try it.
Yeah.
But so she said she was going to let me know whenever she make it. But we've never had that conversation again since then. But I'm going to call her back and say, hey,
Yeah, let's try it.
I want
It's
to
good.
try.
Her cheesecake is good.
But yeah.
your friend cheesecake, that
Oh my
cream,
God.
it's
It's
really nice. I'm not
amazing.
gonna lie. You let me try one.
I drive to Jersey just to get it.
Yeah. So let me tell you my first thing that I've never, ever tried. I've never had a taco.
People, want me for the kick her off?
Me never eat a taco.
Kick her off the show? Come on. This is America.
I've never
Taco,
been
Janice,
to Taco
how old are
Bell.
you?
I'm 34. I've never been to Taco Bell. I've never had a taco.
I'm not even talking about Taco Bell. I'm just talking taco in general.
I've never
You have
had
taco
taco.
trucks, street taco. You have
I've never
if
thought
you go
of trying a taco.
if you go to Cheesecake Factory, they have taco. The fish taco is amazing.
I've never tried taco, so I don't know.
Almost every restaurant you go to have taco of any sort
Yeah.
on the menu, whether it be
Never.
beef taco, fish taco, chicken
Never.
taco, lobster taco. They have
I'm
every
gonna
taco.
have to try because now that everyone's, because when I tell people I never tried taco, everybody look at me like I'm crazy. But
You're
I've never
crazy.
tried taco.
You are crazy.
Me never tried taco.
That's crazy. We've been friends for so long.
Yeah,
and
never even another one. I never had a burrito.
Well, it's kind of in the same
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Jenny's. McDonald's have burrito.
I've never tried
Taco
it.
Bell. Well, you say never gone to Taco
Yeah.
Bell. Taco Bell have burrito.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go have burrito.
Yeah. I've never. And I've never been to what's this place that everybody used to go crazy over 2020 summer this.
All right, people. Drop in the comments who, because we have to get Janice's taco experience. I know where I love my taco
Yeah,
from.
I've never tried. So if you want me to
So-
try a taco, guys, on camera or wherever, let me know where.
Just let us know who has the best tacos. But I'm gonna treat you to taco
Yeah.
from one of my favorite places
Yeah.
here in Bridgeport.
Okay. In Bridgeport?
Yeah,
Okay.
Taco King.
Where is that?
It's on Madison.
Okay.
It's on Madison.
So what have you never tried? Never
Oh
ever.
my god.
Because your palate is like
What have I never tried? We'll get back to that.
okay. I've never had a pie. Have you ever had a pie? I've never had a pie. No
Pie.
type of pie. Pumpkin pie. Never. Just the idea of a pie just
What wrong with
don't
pie?
make sense. I don't know. It just never like.
You eat pudding? Like Jamaican pudding, like potato pudding, cornmeal pudding.
No, I only like my first time eating any type of pudding, Jamaican pudding, was like 2008.
Because I was
But
gonna
I've never
say
had a
it's
pie.
kind of no pie is.
I don't think
softer.
pie. No, pie is different,
Yeah,
man.
pie is soft. No, I was just thinking about the
Yeah.
texture.
Yeah, I've never had a pie.
All right. So like the pie from McDonald's, the apple pie.
Never.
You never had
Never
that?
had an apple pie. Never. It just the idea of an apple, the caramelized apple, and ugh.
It's good. All right. So the never have I ever. I've had it now, but
Mm-hmm.
it's one of the most famous one that I get teased for
What?
all the time. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Wait. When was your first time having peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Peanut. All right. So my first time having it was probably last year.
Really?
Last year.
Are you
Last
talking
year.
about me and Taco? Are
Last
you just
year.
a try peanut butter and
Last
jelly
year was what?
sandwich?
2021. It's between last year and 2020
Oh God.
during the pandemic. Yeah, because all right. Look at this. Growing up in Jamaica. All right, guys. I grew up eating peanut butter sandwich or jelly sandwich.
Not the two.
Separate.
Yeah.
Separate and apart from each other. Never, ever, ever did it cross my mind, my parents' mind, my family, nobody mind to. Is either they give you peanut butter sandwich or jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
They're just two opposite things. Peanut butter is sweet and chunky. Jelly is yes sweet but gooey, and you don't just see and wet. You don't just
Yeah.
see both of them together. But I tried it, and I was like, oh.
It's good, peanut butter and jelly. But you know if you have PB and J, that's like
is good.
and you talk about me and Taco.
Because remember, I'm not American. I'm Jamaican. I grew, but I'm not saying I'm not saying that Jamaicans don't eat it. I'm sure, but
Maybe you
I
eat it with
never
Jamaica.
knew about it until.
I mean, it's not something we
And even
eat
though
a
I
lot
see it
back
here,
home.
I just never. The same way you're like certain things you just don't want to try. I never
Yeah.
ever, because I had no need to, because I love peanut butter. I love
Yeah.
peanut, anything peanut. So. And I, as adult, I don't even eat jelly sandwich. I eat just the peanut butter sandwich, and that's it.
Okay. So another thing I've never tried is calamari.
I've tried calamari. It is good. It is good,
It's
but
just the thought of
it's something I can do without.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it tastes bad, but not something that excites
Yeah,
me,
it
or
just,
I'll say
the idea of it.
it's
That,
crazy.
I don't. It's octopus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's the thing. I grew up seeing my dad. My dad back home, he used to catch the octopus, and we just never it. Never. I've never even had an oyster. Never had an oyster.
I've had oyster,
You've had oyster?
but again, because like for me, there's certain things I'll try once,
Yeah.
and then
Next time we do never ever. We need to have this stuff them or we never try. Right here, so we can try them.
yeah, I've tried oyster, but mussels I prefer mussels. Mussels.
What difference?
It's same shellfish, but different.
Oh, it's okay.
They're all.
Scallop. What is scallop? You know, I always say scallop. What the hell is a scallop?
It's another shellfish.
I've never had it either.
Yeah, I've the first time I had scallops was when I was working at Mount Sinai. Probably
What does it taste
Three.
like?
it just. I mean, because a lot of seafood, it gives you the flavor of the sea. It's salty, so it's it's salty. It tastes. It's like seafood, but it's thicker than like oysters, so it's more chewy.
Okay. I never had catfish.
Well, I've never had catfish either.
Okay.
So
finally, Jesus.
one for me. I've never had catfish.
I've never had collard greens. You've had collard greens? I've never had collard greens.
I've had collard greens.
Isn't it the same thing like callaloo?
Right. So that's why I paused. I was thinking. I'm like,
But
it's
does
kind of
have
the
a
same thing.
Doesn't
No,
it? I heard it has a little different.
If I'm correct, it kind of have more like a more bitterish taste
Bitter- oh,
than the callaloo, but it's
So
kind of
why
the same
people
thing.
love it so much?
It's southern, but it's not. I'm just saying. But then it's really just like callaloo. It's how you cook it and what you cook it with.
Okay.
You have, like, all right. So with callaloo, you have callaloo with sardine.
No,
My mom made
I don't
that.
eat sardine.
Is it that you don't eat it or you've never had it?
I've tried it one time. So let me tell you my issue with sardine. When we did liquor, when I was a child, back home, and I was on summer vacation at my auntie's house, and my cousin chop off a lizard tail and put the lizard in a fire, and it looked just like the sardine. Nope.
Yeah. That's the thing with sardine growing up.
Ugh.
If you really look on it too hard, you won't eat it.
Yep.
But what I hated about the sardine is the
bones.
the bone, the long.
Yeah.
It's like it looked like a spine, like that long gritty
Yep,
one.
yep.
I used to have to pick that out. I didn't like it.
But some people prefer sardine more than tin
So
mackerel.
what I don't eat, what I never ate is fish head.
Me love fish
I
head.
can't eat fish
Me
head.
love fish head.
One of my aunts
Me
used to
suck
eat
out
it.
all of the
And
juice
I
out of
think
the
she
fish
let
head.
me hate it because she used to suck out the fish
Yeah,
head,
that's
suck
that
out the
sound like
eye.
me. Yeah, that sound like
And
me.
I can't eat the fish head because the eye. I can't
sound like
eat
me.
something that's looking at me.
That sound like me.
I can't eat the head. Nah, the fish head. I can't eat it.
I love
If I get fish, I'll eat from the tail up, all the way once I reach the head. I'm done.
love. You know what? I'd never had pig foot
I've never had pig foot either.
or cow foot. Any foot. Well, me eat chicken foot, but pig foot and cow
I've
foot,
never
no.
had pig foot. Cow foot. I've had.
I mean,
cow
you
foot.
don't eat pork, so
Cow foot.
you don't eat pork.
Cow foot. Cow foot. I've never had. No, I've had cow foot
Me never eat cow
because
foot.
my
It's just
grandparents
the
used
thought
to
of
make
it.
like. But no, even the Jamaicans.
I will
like,
drink. I'll drink the soup if it cow foot.
It's the same thing.
No, but
It's
we
a
never
cow foot
actually. We
soup.
never actually eat the cow foot.
You don't know.
No, man, tell me not eat it.
The
It too gummy and slimy looking. Ugh.
The skin come off of it. The flesh come off. You eat cow foot, man.
Me not eat cow
You
foot.
probably not eat the bone part.
No,
but-
me not eat cow foot, none at all. When I cow foot soup, I make sure nothing not in it but just the soup. Yeah.
So
Never have I ever had I've never had like I heard you talk about frog legs. Like
Janice, you go really do that to me. I've had it once. One time. I tried it. I didn't know it was well, afterwards I knew it was frog legs. It was good though. But it was good. Trust me. I've never had snail.
I've never had escargot. I've never had escargot. I've had fish eggs once.
I've never had fish
one
eggs.
time. It is actually nice.
Caviar.
Caviar. I've had it once.
I've never had that.
It's really salty. Well, when I had it, I hope it was.
I hope it was what?
Fish eggs. Caviar. I hope it
Yeah.
was.
I've never had that.
Yeah. Have you ever had like baklava?
No,
Oh,
I don't know.
you
what
are
that is.
baklava is a Turkish delight. Oh,
You're going across the seas. No,
Love.
I've never had
Listen
that.
to me. Listen to me. I'm a foodie in my own way. Okay.
I mean, you're getting there.
Baklava is like, all right, I'm gonna take you to Whole Foods. They
Mm-hmm.
sell it. Normally get it at like Turkish restaurants or like different country, even Egyptians, I think they have baklava
Mm-hmm.
in their own way, but I like the Turkish version of baklava. It's layered of stuff with walnut and honey. Oh my god, it's so
that sounds
good. It's so yummy. But Whole Foods sell it. It's so good. The baklava. I love baklava.
I've never had that.
Yeah. You should try it. What else have you never had?
So sushi. I love sushi.
I've never had sushi.
I
mean,
didn't-
I have had sushi.
I didn't have it up until probably around the same time, around 2015. But the only sushi I've had and I will try is if it's tuna or salmon.
Okay.
Outside of that,
Yeah.
I don't try it
Me
because
too.
then the thing that kept me away from sushi is
The raw idea of the
learning
raw
that
fish.
it's raw fish.
Yeah, so I've never had sushi, like the raw fish and stuff. But I've had sushi, which is the dragon roll. That's the only sushi
Yeah, the roll of the roll. So that's what I'm saying.
Only sushi I've ever had.
If it's salmon or tuna, then yeah. The other stuff,
I've
haven't
never had grits ever. I've never had grits.
I've never had grits either.
Okay, good.
I've never had
What
grits.
is grits? I
I think it's something similar to I don't know.
I always see people talk about grits and stuff.
Grits. People, I
I've-
probably get it wrong because
I've
I'm trying to
never-
not. It's like it's kind of like rice, but it's like finer,
No, I've
smaller.
never had
I think
grits.
like
But people seems to love
yeah,
grits.
it's a southern food.
And I've never, this is the thing I've never had together. I've had them separate, but not together. Chicken and waffles. I've never tried it together.
I've never
Ever.
tried it either. I never had
ever,
chicken
ever
and
chicken and
waffle.
waffles.
I always hear about
I
it.
hear about it.
Never had it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to go to a chicken and waffle place.
There's a place here in Bridgeport. This is not an ad, guys, but I've heard so many good things about it. It's called Queen's Delight, downtown Bridgeport. I heard they make good chicken and waffles, so I have to try it.
So you go to Canada a lot.
Yes.
Toronto. You've had dim sum. Tell me you have dim
Never
sum.
had dim sum.
Janice, man.
What is dim sum?
So it's like a Chinese food, but it's like different stuff you try in small portions. So whether it be like the dumplings or whatever. So what they do when they go to the dim sum restaurant, is everybody sit down and they come around with different platters and stuff. You just take out.
But that's a Canadian thing?
It's Asian. I think it's Chinese or whatever. If I don't want to quote, but you know, in Toronto they have like a lot of Chinese,
Asian, yeah.
Canadian Chinese. So that's where I tried it, and I've bought. If you go like Stop and Shop, they sell it like a little box with you know different stuff. It have
All right. Okay. So
it
are
have
you,
many like small stuff like the dumplings or the spring rolls or whatever. Just little with all type of different meat. They just come around. You take it out, put it in your plate.
yeah.
You take out like one. They eat and they come around. They just keep coming around with different stuff. I just try. So it's just an idea of many different things in small portions.
Have you ever had sake? You never had sake, and you should really.
I never had sake.
You need to try. It's
What is it?
it's when you go to like Asian restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
It's Asian. It's a form of alcohol. Like it's strong.
So it's a drink?
They give you a little cup. It's
I never
it's
had it.
you drink it.
The only thing I drink
I don't drink, but I've tried it. I don't like
is
it.
iced tea when you buy from a restaurant. I don't even think that's Asian. But you know, like you buy Chinese food, them always sell
Yeah.
iced tea.
Yeah.
But I've never had that.
Okay, so have you ever had any Indian? I love Indian cuisine. Anything Indian, love it.
Yeah, I think there's the basic rice, curry, chicken curry, whatever they curry. But I've had like on a
So
large
I'm gonna take you to a nice
variety.
Indian restaurant in the city one day. I love Indian food. I love their butter chicken. I love all their cuisine. Anything Indian cuisine, me dede. It's strong, but me dede. You know what I don't like? And guys, don't kill me. I don't like Italian food.
That's a lie. You don't eat pasta?
Like
You don't like
no, the only thing Italian food.
shrimp
Listen, no,
Alfredo,
the
chicken
only thing
Alfredo,
Italian.
linguine.
Listen, the only thing Italian food I like is shrimp Alfredo or chicken Alfredo, and it done right. This so I don't
But I'm
like
sure you haven't had like a lot of different pasta dishes.
no anything with the
with
red
tomato
sauce. I've never
sauce?
tried it. No, I've never
That's
tried
funny.
anything with their red sauce. Yeah, I've never tried any
Some
Italian
people.
dish that has
do you
red
think,
sauce.
Do you think she's a foodie?
I'm a foodie in
No.
my own way.
No.
I don't
You-
like. I'll eat pizza, but I don't like
You
pizza.
eat food, but you're not a foodie on a wide scale.
I've never been wine tasting.
See, so that again,
I don't drink.
you have to define don't drink.
I will drink bubblies, but like I'll sip it. I can't really drink. You notice whenever
Like-
we have like wine and stuff, like I can't really drink it. Like I don't like the taste of alcohol.
But wine don't give. When you talk about taste of alcohol, it's more like hard liquor, like vodka.
Yeah,
Or
I don't drink-
tequila,
I've never
or-
drink none of those. I've never had a tequila. I've never had a vodka. I've never
But
had any of those
wine
things.
is more relaxing. So like for me, when it comes to wine, I like rosé wines because they're sweet and
Yeah,
more chill. But God,
I know you feel bad for me, right?
yeah, I feel like you're like a kid now starting up from scratch. I feel now a responsibility.
You feel responsible.
I feel a heavy responsibility on me now to say, hey, I'll have to now expose you to stuff. Like,
Listen, I need to
wine
expand.
is great. Wine is one of those things, like for me, like if you're at home and want to relax,
Yeah,
or if you're chilling, you drink wine, it kind of relaxes
Yeah.
you and puts you in a nice, mellow mood.
Yeah, yeah.
Without getting like drunk or tipsy. The wine can get you tipsy if you
Yeah.
want, depend on what type of wine and the volume of alcohol. But
Mm-hmm.
wine is normally, you sip on it, relax and chill and
I
chat,
definitely need to expand my palate.
for sure.
For sure. I need to start going out more to. But the thing is, you see, when I go out, I go to the same place.
But Jenny, all right.
Because it's weird. Like, the thought of, like, just some stuff you see and you want to try it, but it's like, nah, I don't want to waste
We're
my
gonna have to
money.
go out more. We're gonna have to go out to eat. So
I've had a tiramisu the first time in April. You know what's a tiramisu? It's
What's
a
that?
pastry. It's like
I think I heard
it's
of it,
Italian pastry.
but I don't think I have.
Is
Yeah,
it? Yeah, it's
you've
Italian
had
pastry.
tres leche.
No, what is that?
It's three. It's
Three milk.
Yeah.
But what is that? Like three
It's,
different milk. Is
it's
it
a cake. Yeah, but it's have milk in it. 3 different types of cake or milk.
That sounds sweet.
It is sweet. Very, 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 very sweet. But it's good.
Mm.
So
I need to go out, guys.
with the chat,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna, and this is one thing I'll say is, seeing that you say you're a foodie and
I'm
there's
a
still
self-
a lot of things you haven't tried. We're gonna have some episodes where we'll
we'll go places and
different
try
restaurants
stuff. Okay.
and try food, and I'll get your reaction.
All
and
right.
response
So
to
we'll
it.
do like a never have I ever part 1, 2, and 3.
Or
Because
or just food in general, because I mean a lot of people love food, so we'll
Mm-hmm.
just try different thing in also helping people around the Bridgeport,
Yeah.
Connecticut, New York, and
Yeah.
just highlighting
Yeah.
different restaurants based on, because people like getting food reviews,
Yeah.
because just like you, a lot of people haven't tried different stuff, and people coming back out of the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
people are now going out, and a lot of stuff has changed. Some
Yeah.
restaurants have closed. You have new restaurants, and people want to know where are nice spots
yeah.
to eat. And we can help them out. We'll try different restaurants and say, hey, it's good, or nah. it's not
Definitely.
so
I
good.
don't mind. I really do want to start trying
But Janice, you have to
Stuff.
change one thing though.
what?
The eating the same thing, because how I've tried different stuff is just even going to restaurants. This is one thing I do when I go to restaurants or different restaurants. I'll go through the menu and I'll look for something that I've never had that looks appealing to me.
You see
The only time I'll eat something that is after I go through the menu and I don't see nothing appealing, or I don't trust. I'll say, you know what? Let me go for something that I know and trust, and I'll have
And
it.
that's my thing. For example, with cheesecake, like when I go to Cheesecake Factory, I really want to try the other cheesecake, but I'm like, listen, cheesecake at $9. I really want to waste my $9. I'm gonna like it. No,
So the advice I would give about food is, first, you have food allergies.
I don't know.
Right. So that's the thing that would probably scare about different stuff with even with trying is
Yeah, I don't have food allergies.
I don't have no food allergies. So, once you don't have food allergies, fine. I mean, is your stomach strong where if you eat something and the
My
texture
stomach is pretty strong.
you won't throw?
Yeah, it's pretty
So-
strong.
So I think those are things that people
Yeah.
will and have to take into consideration when
it's
trying
pretty
different food. Once you don't have food allergies
Yeah.
or, it won't cause you to throw up or anything like that, then, it's free to
Yeah,
to
it's
try
pretty
different
strong.
stuff.
Like, listen, guys, if you have any recommendation, like food you want me to try, and we'll definitely do like an episode trying those food. Like, if there's any food that you want me to try, please leave it in the comments below because this girl definitely need to try some new stuff.
And I mean, it don't have to be like a full episode. We'll probably do like shorts or
No, like, yeah,
or
like
clips.
shorts, clips, or whatever, us trying stuff and seeing my reaction because I know there's stuff that I am
so the first
not
thing
going
the
to
first thing
like.
on the list is we have to do the taco.
Yeah.
We have to do the
So
taco.
we have to do the taco
That's
and make a
first.
date for that.
We'll do the taco and hear what you think. We're gonna give it basic.
But then we
basic
both have to
info.
try sushi. Oh God, the thought of the sushi.
Yeah, but I don't know if. I mean, I'll try. Once it's not spicy,
I love spicy.
so that's the next thing, right?
Anything pepper me yummy.
It's not the never have I ever, but
You don't eat spicy
I don't
food.
like spicy food. Like yesterday, I went to Yard Jerk to order food, and she had the jerk chicken wings. So I said to her, that other people was in the line,
Yeah.
and I tried to whisper. I said to her, I said, "Come here." I said, "Is the jerk chicken wing spicy?"
Jerk chicken.
So she started laugh, and then the person behind me heard me. She was like, "Oh, you don't like spicy food?" I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm like, as a Jamaican, that's probably the one bad thing about me. I don't like
Mila,
spicy.
listen to
But
me.
hold on, no. So she was like, "No man, you know spicy." I said, "You're sure?" I said, "No man, you know spicy." So I'm sorry, all right. Give me the jerk chicken wings. Yo. I bought that before I went to the gym. I just eat some of the rice and
Yeah.
stuff. And I worked out. And I didn't eat it until last night. Janice.
The pepper.
Oh my god, my mouth
Me love.
was on fire. But it tastes good. I had to keep eating it. But you see, so that's the thing with me, with food and spicy food, is the fact that, and people don't understand it. But let me explain it to you guys. The reason why I hate spicy food is I don't know if I'm eating it wrong, because normally when I eat, my lip burn,
Yeah.
inside of my mouth burn. But the thing about it is it overpowers the flavor of the food. So I'm eating it, but I'm not enjoying the food. I'm not tasting the real flavor.
The pepper, the food.
But-
I love it.
You've had drunken noodles?
No.
Oh my.
What is that?
So that's Thai food, shrimp drunken.
But Thai food that's spicy.
So I
So you punish yourself.
I
You
bear the
deal with
spice.
that.
I bear the spice, but because it's so good. It's the noodles
So
though.
why they call it drunken noodles?
Because of the spice.
Oh.
Yeah. So you never had egg rolls. All right. That's on the list. We have
That's
to. Do,
on the
We
list.
have to do.
So is there different types of egg rolls?
I know about egg roll, spring roll.
Spring roll and egg roll is different?
I've never tried the spring roll, so I don't
They're
know
two
how
different things?
different it is. But it's the same kind of roll thing.
Okay. If they
But-
put shrimp in it, me probably.
But then
eat
you don't
it.
buy Chinese takeout?
No.
Why?
So let me tell you this story. I probably am gonna get a backlash. So I stopped eating Chinese food in 2010. Completely
That's a
stopped
long
eating
time,
Chinese
Over
food.
12 years.
Yes, I haven't had Chinese food since 2010 because I was in Soho one night and I went to an Indian restaurant, and next to the Indian restaurant was a Chinese restaurant. And while me and my friend Yolanda was sitting down eating our Indian food, because I love Indian food. She's from Guyana. Big up Yolanda. Without Yolanda, I really wouldn't be here. Honestly, I love her. So I wouldn't be in this industry. So she took me out. She's the one who introduced me to sushi. She's the one who introduced me to a different life. Honestly, like she opened up my eyes to places I've never been into New York City. Like she really gave me a lot of, insights and stuff. So she took me to this Indian restaurant in Soho. It was so good. We were sitting on the floor. It felt like you were in India. While we were eating, I heard,
Did you see what it was?
it sounded like a cat.
No, but
So
did you see a cat?
no, so the guy at the Indian restaurant was like, every night.
Oh. So you think the Chinese restaurant?
I'm not saying that's what they're doing.
But you stopped eating it
But
because
from
of that.
me not eat Chinese food.
I mean, I hear stories about cat, dog,
You
rat,
know?
whoever it is, but I mean,
So since that night, I just haven't had Chinese food, and I've been like,
so you won't have it again?
I'm not saying I won't have it again.
I
I
don't get
will,
Chinese
but it's just that I'm just hesitant to just get it. But I'm not saying I will never get it. Honestly, there's nothing wrong because people look at us Jamaicans eating goat and look at us weird.
Right.
So if someone eat cat or dog, like there's this girl, I don't remember which country she's from, but I remember her, and she told me she's had monkey before.
Yeah, I mean, different cultures,
So
different countries.
I'm not gonna knock anything.
They've
but
had
it's just-
rat,
Yeah,
cockroaches,
yeah.
bugs, whatever.
Bugs, stuff like that.
Are
Have
you-
you ever been to Ripley's? Believe it or not, I think they have those.
The one in
cockroach and
Times
stuff,
Square. Yeah. Because I used to love watch Bizarre Foods,
Mm-hmm.
and trust me, so that's the thing though. There's a lot of stuff I know I haven't tried,
Yeah.
but they just because as I said in the beginning, it's really about you because
I've tried a
it's
lot.
still shocking that there's a lot of stuff you haven't
Like
tried.
simple
so,
stuff.
So that's why I didn't really mention much of mine because it's really like people know that hey, listen, this girl, I don't understand what's going on with her, but.
I haven't tried.
But
a
yeah, I
lot.
used to love watch Bizarre Foods because it's always fascinating. Andrew Zimmern, I don't know how his stomach
strong
strong to eat all
Jesus.
those different stuff, but yeah. So
If somebody would sponsor the chat and take us all over the world to try different food, I honestly will build up the courage to try
yeah,
stuff.
but me not promise you say I'll try everything.
I would eat a snake. I would eat alligator. I don't know.
I would probably. I've never had alligator, so
But that's big in like New Orleans and a lot of down south.
I would probably. I mean, it's nothing. I don't think it's nothing.
Have you ever had a
out of
turtle?
the- No,
I've never had a turtle.
no. So
Rabbit?
Nope,
Never had a rabbit. Pigeon?
nope,
Never had a pigeon either. Duck?
no.
I've had a duck one time at a Chinese buffet in the Bronx.
Eat duck?
They say it's duck. It tastes weird. They have a weird taste. Duck meat
never
has a
had
weird taste. But yeah, that's it, guys. My never have I ever. Like I haven't tried so much. Jesus gosh.
But I'll come back. We'll come back.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and.
I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, I have tried
And I-
taco.
Yeah, we're gonna try taco. So guys, in wrapping up, what I'll say is try different foods. Go different places, go to different restaurants,
Expand your
go out
palate.
more. If you have friends who eat the same thing, make new
Whatever.
friends. Make new
Whatever.
friends.
So you want to make new friend and kick your friend?
No, me say you.
Oh.
You need to make new friends because
But me have you with them everything and you not carry me go nowhere.
because I mean
You know, invite me. Guys, he doesn't invite me anywhere. Me just see him Instagram taking pictures of food and eating stuff. And then I'm
because
like,
you never want to go nowhere. If me invite you, oh me tired, oh me can't go.
that's true.
Right. Some me don't know how you want to come put it on me. But yeah, food is great. It's
Yeah.
always nice to learn different food, different cultures, try different things. One thing I'll say is at least try one
Try
time.
once.
So if you try it once and you don't like it, you don't have to try it again.
Yeah.
Nobody can force it. But that's how I look on food and a lot of things. I'll try it once.
Yeah.
If I like it, if I don't, then I'll not do it again.
And on that note, guys, please subscribe to our channel. Please help us grow. Big up the chat.
Yeah,
Okay.
get it going. I realize, we started off
Up there.
and it
And we
kind
are
of
just a
like
level up.
level.
So we need to start, help us grow. Big up the chat. Tell your friends and family about us. Because trust me, we're cool peoples. Okay? We're cool peoples. Don't forget
I'm
to
the cooler one, but
whatever. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, guys. Any question, you could DM the chat on Instagram. Drop any comments below on YouTube. And don't forget to check us out on Apple Podcasts. Yes, we are on Apple Podcasts, guys. So head over there.
like, share, subscribe, share our videos with your family and friends, and you know, anybody who like to listen to a good chat.
Yeah. If you want to
Share
be a
with them.
guest on the chat too, hey, shout us out.
All right. On that note, peace out.
Bye.